Happy Gluten Morgans. I hope you're all doing well. I'm keeping it chill for now because goddamn am I nauseous. How are you doing? It's this weather. It's the weather. It's the weather. It's making me feel like I'm in a horrible, like, fishbowl of hell in my head. I woke up and I thought I had headphones on. They're not. They weren't. It's terrible. I hate it so much. Existing with the cum trees. Everything smells like cum trees. It's true though. That's the time of year. It's been raining for 2 days now, and the fucking atmosphere shit. I don't 100% understand how it works, but the pressure change going from like 80 degrees to this, my sinuses and my noodle are like, oh, why? It's fine though. I hate it. I know. It's fine. It's the weather. It happens every year. It's the weather. It's the change. I don't know. I feel like people that are like, a storm's a coming because my knees hurt. I'm like, weather's changing because my head's on fire. I'm that person. I hate it so much. It's the shit. No, shut the fuck up. No. I have to look. I was so tired last night. I quite literally. So, man, I really hope. I'm so sorry if I'm really slow. My head hurts real bad. Um, Last night was so much fun. That's first and foremost. I haven't got to role play in a really long time. And that was like spirit filling to get to just be silly and hang out. And oh my fucking God. So if you didn't get to watch our D&D one-shot shit show last night, it was a shit show. It was an absolute shit show. But it was super fucking fun. Seriously, the boss, I mean, so if you didn't get to hang out with us in L-Bell's channel last night, it will be up in a VOD. Like, it was too much fun. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to make more campaigns off of it because it was just way too much fun. Our group had such good chemistry, just like bouncing off of each other and laughing hysterically and having a good time. And everybody, I mean, it just seemed so fun. I had a great time. But like, man, like, I felt so bad because like our GM, he was nervous as fuck. Like, I don't know if he'd ever GM'd live before. I have no idea if he's GM'd a bunch of fucking Rat Pack streamers before. And he was so nervous. And at the end of it, he's like, I had all of this planned, and you guys literally did 2 of the 50 things I planned. Do I have a piece of glitter on my face? I did. Glitter, it's everywhere. It was such a clusterfuck, like, but in the best way. Like, we got everything. But the way that the damn show started was at the base of basically like a 90 something step building tower that we needed to climb to get to the top to get our mission. And no shit, we spent at least 2 hours ascending stairs before we even got to a mission. And man, if I had no idea that Twig was going to become such an essential part of this. So I'd like to introduce you all to Twig. Twig, it's so dumb. Twig is a goat. I don't even know what to say. Fucking Dream. Dramonic got hyper focused and fucking whipped out. This is literally how I pictured Twig. So essentially what happened was we played a D&D game with a lovely Lord of the Rings skin on it. So we were ascending Minas Tirith or whatever, Minas Tirith, which you guys know, if you know, that's the Stone City. It's fucking huge. Like, it's actually a shit ton of stairs. And a couple people in our group were literally hobbits and tiny people. And so Vissy's character was like, I literally can't reach the top of one of those steps. And I was like, all right. And so I went off to go barter for a goat. And then 8-Bit just like punched the farmer with the goat really hard. And I stole the goat. And no one rode the fucking goat. But the goat ended up with us I know. Barter's a strong word, okay? Barter's a strong word. But long story short, we have had a goat. We came by a goat by some unforeseen circumstances, and the goat ended up like star of the show. At one point, one of our characters who was like had into like all the nature, could work with animals, whatever, tried to speak with the goat to figure out what its name was. And I'm not shitting you, Klasky goes, the moment you touch the goat and initiate speech, all you hear is the infinitesimal screams of the dead in your head at full volume. And that's all that's going inside. That's all that's going on inside of Twig. Is just the infinitesimal screams of the dead. Like, oh, 100. I mean, I went with an elf. Like, I normally make, how do I put this? Thank you for that follow. I always try to make characters that I've never made before. And so I went into it like, okay, elf, they tend to think very highly of themselves. She's probably going to try to be a leader of some sort or something. Like, she's definitely going to think highly of herself. But also, I desperately did not want to be Emma. Like, that was literally right before the show. A lot of people, we were just chatting before we went live, and they were all talking about Emma. And I was like, you guys got to stop, because I'm really trying not to be Emma right now. And I'm not good at it, but I tried to do Moira from Schitt's Creek. Her name was Moira. I tried. I did my best. It was fun. I don't care if it came off or not. It was so much fun. We did a 4-hour one-shot. That was one of the fastest 4-hour sessions of D&D tabletop I've ever had in my life. I was just genuinely invested the entire time. It was so much fun. Like, you guys normally know I'm like sitting here taking copious notes and stuff, and like I do a lot of things to try to keep myself like focused and present, because I'm very ADHD and I drift off if it's not my scene. And I was just there the whole time. Like, I was laughing hysterically. Anytime it was someone else's scene, I just laughed. It was amazing. In our Pathfinder Kingmaker game, we had a summoned skunk who became MVP of our fights for a level. Our kingdom symbol is a rampant skunk. I'm not kidding you. On accident, I think Twig, no shit, at the end of the show yesterday, Elle showed us she already like put together a shirt. And I don't want to tell you, if you haven't watched the campaign from yesterday and you like tabletop and you want to watch a bunch of cats get herded into a tabletop game, please watch it. I don't want to spoil the show for you, but the ending's fucking hilarious. You just need to watch it. The ending was so good. It involves Twig. Twig ended up everything. Twig was everything. Like, this is one of the fun things about fun / like, it's D&D, right? You make, like, I have so many notes on everybody's character in here, and my character, and, like, where they're going, and what they're doing, and all their different powers, and, like, everybody's different save throws, and all this shit. I rolled a million perception checks. I rolled one attack the entire time. That's how much of role-playing it was. It was just, like, mainly just crazy, weird role play. It was great. It was so much fun. Twig versus the Kraken. What the fuck was that? It was great. Like, my favorite, I said this yesterday morning when we were talking about the show. My favorite shows to be a part of, or my favorite tabletops to be a part of in general, are ones where it's loosey-goosey and everyone's just having a good time and no one's up each other's asses about shit and you're just laughing. That's my favorite. That's all I want to do. Like, genuinely all the time. It's the best. It was so much fun. But Twig ended up the goat. It's the goat. I know. And then I didn't know that 8-Bit hates goats. I swear to God, I did not do that on purpose. In no way, shape, or form would I incorporate a goat into a game had I known someone genuinely, like she has a video, like a full-length video describing her detestment of goats. I had no idea. You guys just know I love goats. I've always loved goats. They're adorable. But anyways, that twig, like, no shit. Elegy was like, all right, I'll talk to the goat and figure out its name. She touches the goat or like speaks to the goat or whatever, hears the infinitesimal screams of the dead in her head, and turns to me and goes, its name is Twig, and that was it. I don't know what the goat's name is. It's just Twig now. It's Twig is forever. The moment he mentioned it, I go, oh, 100%. I think I asked, what did I ask? Like, is there any like livestock or ponies or anything around? And he was like, a man with a goat. And I was like, and no one even described the goat. Like, genuinely, this could have been a pygmy goat that I was planning to put a hobbit on. I don't even know. Like, no one even told me. It was just a goat. A goat. Goats are probably aliens, but I'm okay with it. They have cool pupils. No one can speak to that. It's redacted.
Redacted! It is, though.
Did you hear me say that, Crispy? Thank you so much. I was desperately hoping someone would catch that line just a little bit. I wanted to loot it so bad. So if you don't know, Tom Cardy, loot that body. I haven't played a tabletop game since that song came out, I don't think. Maybe. And so in the game last night, like, no shit, 8-Bit punches the goat man. He falls down on the ground. She literally, I think, rolled like a nat 20, so it was like the worst punch. He curls up on the ground and he's fetal. And I'm like, wait, the goat's just like standing there, right? Can I take it? I was so happy. I threw that line out and I was so, thank you for catching that. That's definitely what I was doing. It's just lying there, right? Sometimes you gotta goat for it. I always goat for it. Always. You know what's funny? At the end of the stream last night, Elle hit us up in Discord and was like, does anybody know a fun channel to stream, to raid? I suggested the goat chick. If you didn't know, there's a channel on Twitch that's live almost all the time called The Goat Chick, and last night the Goat Chick's goat was having babies, and I watched them be born. They were this big. They were so cute. I truly love goats. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do. I do love goats. They were so tiny. Like, she had multiple screens going up. So she had one screen where it was like a little dog bed that had 3 of the babies. And then one screen was on her and she was washing one of the babies. And then one was on the mom. And the little babies, like, literally walking for the first time, watching their little wobbly legs. Oh, my heart. My heart. But I understand not everybody loves goats. It's okay. I'm a goat person. It's all right. You know what's not redacted about goats? They're heckin' jerks. I kind of like that about them. I think that's why I like cats and stuff too. Like, I love my dogs. You guys know that I love my dogs more than anything. But they're just like overtly nice. Dogs, there's nothing mean about a dog. They're just love. I kind of like an asshole a little bit. Kun, I think I follow that streamer. Is it a dude? I follow a paleontologist on here that's very smart. Critters finding their legs is the cutest shit. Baby animals walking for the first time. It's always, I think I find it fascinating because, like, there's, like, us, you know, and, like, marsupials, and there's a few mammals in the world where our babies are born too early. Like, they're pretty much born in a fetal stage and completely incapable of literally taking care of themselves in any way, shape, or form. And then you look at all these animals in life, like, think about, like, a giraffe. A giraffe is born 6 feet tall because it has to drop 6 feet from its mom's vagina to the ground. And it takes a little over a foot taller than what you are to snap your neck. Like, that's the fall. That baby, like, comes out of the warm womb like, yay, bonk! What the fuck? And then it just gets up and runs around and eats. Crazy. But, like, we come out and we're like, and with nothing. We'd never survive anything. It's wild. Animals are so interesting. It's just weird. Like, why did that happen? I don't know. I'm always fascinated by this stuff. Like, should we be marsupials? Part of me thinks we should have a pouch because we definitely give birth to weird little fetal creatures that can't take care of themselves, much like marsupials do. Or maybe an egg. I could lay an egg. No, just kidding. I don't want to do that. I was literally thinking Katie's the character in Tom Barty, in the Tom Bart. I was trying. Yeah. Yeah. I should have made a bard, honestly, if my voice wasn't so fucked up from the Remedyverse. I would have been a bard. I can't sing well, but I can carry a little bit of a tune. I would have whipped out my little ukulele or something. But like my voice is so, I need to save it for reading. That's it. I need to save it. I don't know if goats piss on their own faces. How would they piss on their own face? Like that kind of thing? I don't know, maybe. It's possible. Do you know how many boys have hurt themselves trying to suck their own dick? Like, I'm not going to shame an animal for things human are out there in the ER for. I don't know, though. They might. We use tech to build pouches for our young. No shit. Yeah, it's real weird. Cats have likes and dislikes and are training wills for learning consent. You have to approach a cat to see if it wants. You have to approach a cat to see if it wants to engage with you. Even my bonded kitties will let me know if I'm not wanted, but there's something special about a picky animal choosing you. Exactly. Whereas, I mean, again, my dogs are the best thing in the entire world and I love them beyond reason, but they love everybody. Ever. They'd love someone breaking into my house and trying to kill me, I'm sure. I'm almost positive. Elbel, my love. Can I show you something? A lovely member of our community, Dramonic. Twig is forever. Oh, Knives, you would have hated our D&D campaign last night because within the first 5 minutes, I got to adopt a goat that became the star of the fucking show. Not me, the goat. We adopted Twig. For Twig, who was watching Twig? That's all I have to say. Who was watching Twig? Twig was on a rope, alone, in the streets. What was to happen? That was a rescue, if you ask me. That was a rescue. I think we did great. This is what I'm saying. How is that not the face of a jerk? You know, you should watch the show because Twig was honestly a very unaffected goat. Excessively unaffected goat. The previous owner suffered from concussive narcolepsy. See? We can't leave a goat with someone like that. Like, what's gonna happen? Elle, it's just, I can't, I mean, you know this. My favorite animal is goats. Like, you guys know this. The fact, and I've been doing tabletop for many years now, and I've never gotten to have a goat. That was like, I was living for Twig. I just have to let you know. No shit. It's like we cloned Black Phillip, but like the cells rearranged wrong. Yes, I've never had an animal companion or anything. This was, I mean, I was literally just talking about this because it's the fact that we spent almost 2 hours climbing stairs of Minas Tirith. And the only reason Twig exists is I wanted to get something for I wanted Dee to have something to ride up the stairs. And no one rode my goat. But Twig is real. No, I can't. I mean, Elle, I was just telling chat. I don't know if you checked that channel that I jokingly suggested as a raid channel, but the goat chick. I've watched her for years. She raises goats, and I'm not kidding you. One of her mothers was having babies last night. So after the stream, I just sat here and watched 4 baby goats be born and learn how to walk. I love goats. I don't even think I want to own one. I just love them. That's it. I just love them. They were literally, these goats were like this big and like wobbling in a little dog bed trying to use their little legsies. Oh, it was so cute. Oh my God, have you never, wait, hold on, wait. I have to ask you a question that's serious. Real life and 3 years of this campaign. Oh shit. It's just perfect. You know Tom Cardy though, right? Like, have you checked your butthole? Cha-cha. Red flags. Okay, good. I was gonna say you have to know Tom Cardy, but if you just have you checked your butthole is like the unofficial theme of my channel. Unfortunately, it has become that, No, Tom Cardy literally, I only remember him because of this very specific song. I don't remember who shared this with me ages ago, but someone did, and this song I'm getting. What the fuck? I don't know how I feel about the fact that you clipped this, but I'm gonna look at it. I just want to say, Elbow, bless you. I love you. Honestly, I don't even care what I'm doing in this. It's this. That is a nightmare. I mean, I'm not judging the message. In America, I mean, if you are American and you are older than a little bit older than me, you probably definitely remember this. We had a visceral memory with this the other night. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are at? I'm not kidding. That's a commercial that came on TV at 10 p.m. in the 80s. Like, we needed television to remind our parents to look for us. Like, did you feed it tonight? Where is it? Where's the thing that you made? You had the same thing, seriously, like, crazy. Crazy that's something, I don't know. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Vissy, that's what I said. It reminds me of like Poppy's Playtime, but also, I don't know if you remember this, because this was like, not even my time. I think it was older than me, but there was this show that was on like 80s / very early 90s, if not canceled before that, and I just saw reruns at my Nana's house. But it was like this huge, I just remember a huge open stage and like paper trees and whatnot. It looked like a stage, but then a shit ton of like unnameable, how would you even put this? Like weird, creepy mascots came out in creepy fucking like mascot outfits that were unintelligible to an animal. I don't know. How do you say that? They weren't anything but nightmare. And I think I saw it a handful of times as like a 2 or 1 year old, and it was enough to stain me for the rest of my fucking life because it was horrible. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yes, cocky. That face? Yeah. Is that what you want, baby? I don't even know what the show was about, but it was a show where there was like people dressed in giant mascot puppet costumes that were like of no discernible animal you could recognize. And it was like a big stage and a bunch of fake like paper trees. And they would come out from the trees and there'd be like 1 or 2 humans, like kids or something. I think it was a kid's show, but it was fucking horrible. Is it Yo Gabby Gabby? I wouldn't have any idea. I'm gonna have to Google it. I would have no idea. Yo Gabba Gabba. Hold on. Yo Gabba. Oh, is it real? Wait. Nope. It's not that. It's older. I'm talking like the show I'm talking about looks like it came out of the same era as, and this is a far stretch. I'm so sorry if I'm doing this, but has anyone seen the Peter Pan with Julie Andrews, but all the white Indians? That era, like literally that kind of filming, that staged, everything. Like it's that old. This is too new. But maybe let me look at the other one. Hold on. Was there a stage with trees? Oh my god, I think this might be it. Ew, I hate it. Oh my god. Ooh, yeah, yep. I fucking hate it. This is the shit that I'm not kidding you. I saw this when I was like 2, maybe. And it stained me. And for the longest time, I thought this was like like the McDonald's characters. So I was genuinely afraid to go to McDonald's because I thought this fucker might pop out and be like, I am a corn. Would you like this throw, Colonel? Yes. And I was like, ah! Absolutely not. Whoever came up with this shit deserves to be kicked in the shins. Why are you like this? I think it's a corn. I think it's a mini corns. Or a banana split. But it has dinosaur. No, none of it's okay. None of this is okay. None of this is better. That was more entertaining, right? I will do my best to try to clip that and make an emote out of it. Bless you all for joining me for Nightmare Hour this morning. We're all reliving the scariest moments of our childhood. We're having a great time, Slurmy. Join us. What up, Saronlin? How are you? I think those shows probably did come out of some people who grew up in the 70s. Just based on the time of them coming out and stuff. I could see that. Yeah. Desmond, you're not wrong. Either it's that's our nightmare of the day, or it's me going over something horrible and medical that's probably going to scar you until, I don't know. It's going to scar you probably. Hi there, bud. How you doing today? Are you feeling better? He's still got the shits, but it's been pouring rain for the last like 48 hours. So it's just mud outside, so everything looks like your poop, and I can't tell if you've defecated for me or not, bud. Have you? Can you tell me? Your tail's wagging. That's a good sign. Your tail was not wagging yesterday. I'm still down for Borderlands. Yeah, I'm just going to have everything on real quiet. I have everything on very quiet today. It just makes me nauseous. Everything. Everything has just been very quiet for me, but that's fine. I can literally mute the game too if it makes me too sick. I don't really care. That guy in the underwear makes me want to kill myself anyways. He is the sweetest dog, but when he's sick, he's had a tummy ache for like 2 days. And so we gave him a shit ton. I mean, not a shit ton. We made him his pumpkin rice chicken yesterday. And he had his last portion this morning, and I think he's doing better. He doesn't he's so sweet. He just gets very clingy when he doesn't feel bad. He sits under my legs, tries to crawl up my body. He's the sweetest boy, but when he feels bad, it breaks my heart because he just gets extra sweet and sad. You seem like you're feeling better, though. You're way less clingy today. Are you just sad about the rain because we can't go play? I know. Can I put on music, though? Can I have my hand? It's so quiet. Oh, we're just going to lick that hand instead. That hand is dirty. Okay, there we go. We're going to do this. Oh, I know. I mean, literally, I think about it sometimes when it comes to my dogs. How horrifying would it be to be in pain and you can't say anything? You can't communicate the pain you're in? How scary would that be? I can't even imagine. And it scares me because when they're in pain or they're hurting or something like that, I'm just sitting here If only you could. Same, I could never be a vet. I mean, Vis knows this, but I talk about this a lot because I genuinely talk to my therapist about it because it's worried me. Like, I get more heartbroken over animals in pain than people. Like, I can do the people part that I did that for many years in the hospital, but an animal in pain? I can't. You're so cute. I don't think you're in pain though. I think you're just being a spoiled, cuddly little boy. I think you're good today. You're very cute though. Everyone loves you and they all want you just to feel better. That's all we want. Is there something in my pocket? What are you doing? Okay. I'm trying to get Spotify because I realize we're just sitting in silence. He's on my he's on my working hand. Here we go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna double click. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. He's a very handsome boy. No one wants you sick, bud. Ever. What? Something got his attention. I've never worked for a vet or anything, but I was going through the steps, I guess you would say, to volunteer at a shelter, and I couldn't do it. Like, I genuinely, like, the moment I started walking through the shelter and seeing all of those animals in cages who had no one to take them home and love them, my instinct was, I'm gonna take them all home. I can love all these animals. I can love them. This is disgusting. Like, no animal should go to bed at night without a snuggle. No dog or cat, my God, if they want such snuggle, please. But, like, my heart just, I'm gonna take them all home. That's what's gonna happen. I can't do this. I can't. I'll sleep here. Like, the fact that all these dogs just don't get a snuggle when they go to sleep, like, that is just so, I can't. So, as much as I want to, like, my way is I will just adopt animals the rest of my life. Like, that's just what I have to do, because I don't know what else to do. I would take them. Same, I cried so, oh my God, Elle. Like, have you seen The Last of Us Season 1? You know, Nick Offerman's episode? I cried that hard. I don't even know how to express it other than that. That's, like, probably one of the hardest cries I've ever had in my entire life. Like, full body extension wailing. Just, crazy. Crazy sad. Like, I love animals too much, and they just don't. They're all so innocent, and, like, they didn't choose to get adopted or whatever by the person that sacrificed, that, like, gave them up. I don't know. The whole situation. I want all the animals to be loved and snuggled for the rest of time and be loved. That's it. They all deserve love. All the time. Even you. Even bitches. My bitch back there. My killer bitch. Same. Delicia, that episode, I mean, I'm in no way exaggerating. I was full body extended back on my pillows on my bed. Like, you know when kids, like, do that choking snot cry? Where it's just out of control and they're like, and they're choking on it and it's just like doing a circular thing through their nasal passages, out of their nose, into their mouth. I was doing that. Like, it was that episode, but that's how sad shelters make me. Is equivalent. It's horrible. I just want them all to be loved. That being said, if you can't take care of an animal, please, for the love of God, give it to a shelter. Don't put the animal at a disadvantage because you can't take care of it. Like, in no way, shape, or form. That's why shelters exist. Very messy crying. Very messy crying. I don't cry like that. Like, I cry a lot, so I've learned how to, like, functional cry, you know? That wasn't a functional cry for me. That was a very sad... Oh, check Discord. Hold on. Sorry if I'm slow on chat. My eyes are, like... It's part of the head thing. Whenever I get a migraine, my eyes feel like they're swollen out of my brain. Oh my God, Rod. I'm gonna try to put something in with that. I feel like I have the face of a cartoon character. When you guys do gifts and shit like that, I look at it like, is that really what I look like? Am I really that rubbery? It's the rubbery texture. If you weren't around for the D&D session last night in Elbow's channel, it was a fucking blast. But whenever we had an ad break, we would just sit and just chit chat about something non-consequential because we didn't want people that were suffering ads to miss any content of the show. And so we would come up with stupid questions. And my stupid question of the night was, hey, Kwasky, can you describe to me the texture and, what was it? The texture and consistency of the sea serpent's flesh? And he went on for like 5 minutes about the rubbery texture of the flesh. It was so good. It was so stupid. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm not going to spoil it in my channel. I refuse to say the ending. You have to watch. You just have to watch. I'm sure our group had such good chemistry. Like, in my opinion, I hope everybody else felt the same way. But I felt like our group had such good chemistry last night. I would do any campaign from any system with that group any day. Kwasky included. That was just fucking fun. Like, I feel like everybody had a good time. Everybody was laughing. Everybody got some hilarity out of it. Like, it was good. I had a good time. Even Twig, who's still on my screen. Oh, God. The whole group fucking showed up last night. It was, like, I think everybody was just ready. I know, Knives. I feel like you need to watch it even though Goat's the main character. I think you would enjoy it. It was really fun. And if you want to know, I mean, no shit, Knives. One of the people in our group, which I did not know, I just want to say right now, D, if you're out there listening, I didn't know I would never do this to somebody. Literally, someone in our group fucking hates goats. On your level, to the point where she has a video describing her loathe and detestment of goats. I didn't know. I want that hook. No one will ever believe you. You know what's hilarious? I think I have a goat emote somewhere deep within my Franker face. Or something. Like Franker face or BTTV, somewhere in there. I've got one deep within it. I know they are, Knives. It's the irony of it's hilarious. And I'm pretty I mean, I think D tried to kill the goat a few times and just failed. And I didn't realize it. Goat. Goat. Oh, Bolt, let me show you. I have a picture. So, goat, like goat, like Black Phillip. So, in our D&D group last night, we happened upon a goat that had no owner. Like, no one was caring for this goat. It was crazy. So, me being the kind, selfless, generous elf gardener that I was, took this responsibility upon my back of this innocent creature of God's green earth. Oh, Bolt, so get this. So Dramonic actually went, oh, have you not seen this? Oh, Dramonic drew this, Fissy. This is a face you can trust. Those are eyes you can look into the rest of your life and know you're taken care of. Oh, yeah. It's so good. But that's the goat. And I'm not kidding you, Bolt. This was the best part. So the goat was totally random. Literally, poor Kwasky had to absolutely, like, roll with the punches when it came to what we were doing in this game. Like, bless his heart, he really rolled hard because, man, I don't even know what we were doing here. But Elegy in our group had the ability to speak to animals. And so my character, being a snotty bitch, was like, hey, can you talk to my goat and figure out its name? Because I don't want to just give it a random name. And when Elegy tried to talk to the goat, Kwasky informed her that literally what she hears is the existential screams of the dead. That's it. Like, she genuinely was like, hey, what's your name? And the goat did, but times a billion in its head. And so, really, Elegy gave the name Twig. That was just the most random. Like, I think Elegy just needed to get the fuck away from Scary Goat. But the goat was literally filled with the existential screams of the dead, which is, I mean, this isn't a spoiler. You find this out, like, literally within the first, I mean, I want to say the first 5 minutes of the show. It took us 2 hours to get up the steps of Minas Tirith. So, within the first 2 hours, because that's tabletop, baby. That's tabletop. was like 90 minutes in. I love D&D for that, though. You really never know what's going to happen. Germanic, I'll have you know that goat is now in our group chat for our D&D group, and you're forever there now. The goat is Legion. Great. It might be. I mean, genuinely, you just need to watch the show. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the goat had a lot to do with the entire show, literally all 4 hours of our campaign, and the ending's phenomenal, and you just have to watch. And all I have to say is no one will ever believe you. Dream, honestly, I just love him. If you if you do more to it and you don't like this copy and you would like me to share a more recent copy or whatever you do to it, please just let me know and I will. But honestly, like anytime any of us asked about the state of Twig, Klasky would reply with, Twig is unaffected, staring blankly into nothing, chewing on an absent piece of grass. Like that was Twig. That is Twig. That's all Twig did. That's all Twig could do. It was pretty fucking fitting. It's a fucking gift. I love Twig. Yeah, Twig was just, no matter what happened, and let me tell you, a lot happened. But it was phenomenal. What was I doing? Was I typing something? Oh, I was doing something that Rod sent me. That's what I'm doing. One moment. Rod maybe made another emote, and I'm going to try to put it in. Giggity. Giggity is what she said. Please work. Work. Ah, it works! I don't know what to call it, Rod. D also found a love of chewing a stalk of grass. Oh my god. And at one point that grass becomes very, I don't want to say, but you remember. You remember. I love you, Ellie. Have a good lurk, Honeybean. Your goat just headbutted and stomped the orcish warlord into the dirt. No, he's so innocent, he would never do that. Points to goat coated in blood, guts, and disgustingness. The goat would never do that to someone. I mean, we kept it like, you know, PG-13 family friendly-ish, so we didn't like go into deep gore or anything like that, but you are not far off. Close. Okay. Oh, microphone, don't do that. Okay, it's uploaded. And we're down to 16 open animated emote slots, guys, so we're doing good. I swear to God, every time I look at this, it's like you have more animated emote slots. How? How? Remember back in the day when it's like, if you get 1,000 subs, you get 5 emotes? Not anymore. Oh my God, it works. Do I love it or hate it? I think I hate it. The fact that that's me singing, don't put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Makes it so much better. That video's still up. I have to make it go away now. No more. Both of them are puppets, man. I mean, The older I've got, the more I realize I think I know why I have like extremely a lot of fear of puppets, because there were so many horrifically low budget, scary ass, non-distinct puppets on like public television as children. Would it kill you to just be a bear or a raccoon or something? You have to be corn a corn banana split with dinosaur stuff? I don't understand. Wait, again, wait. Don't worry about it. It's first and foremost, hey Dramonic, are you cool with your goat being an emo in my chat? Would you, Grace, would you allow us to borrow Twig? Because I have to tell you, like, I don't know anyone who hates goats more than Knives, and Knives just cleaned up your goat and made it emote quality. It looks exactly the same, but it's a Oh, please do. Yep, I'm calling it Twig. It'll be even more confusing. The fact that we now have a goat emote made by the biggest goat hater I know, that's almost the best part, but thank you. Please take all the credits for it and tell everyone you made Twig and that Twig is eternal. It's the ventriloquist dinos you have to watch out for. Are you saying the lady from Lamb Chops was into fisting? Is it fisting or is it more like vor? Because you're like, oh, this is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes. Oh my God, it was a song about your asshole. This is a song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on. My friend, some people started fucking it, not knowing what it was, and they'll keep on fucking it, not knowing just because it is the butt that never ends. No, yes, it goes on. Oh, my friend. We called it. We're discovering things today together. This is an educational place. Welcome to class. We're not saying anything, Katie, but yes. I mean... Oh, no. My brain immediately was like, other puppeteers. Mr. Rogers. Oh, I don't know. We can't put that filth on me. I mean, you know what? It's not filth, though. If he's into butt sex. He was really religious, right? And he only had, like, one kid. So that kind of checks out. Like, how else do you do that? That's not bad. Wait, what does the spider use to get to work? The interwebs. That's adorable. My spiders definitely do. I'll ask if you put the goat in heavy armor and make it the tank. I mean, if you watch the show, I'm not going to spoil anything. Watch our D&D campaign. The goat is live. I repeat, the goat and... So, 2 emotes have just been submitted. ClassyKatie Twig, all caps, the Twig part, as my emotes always are. And ClassyKatie Close, CLOSE. Feel free to try them. They should be in, and working. I love jerked goat. Oh no. I don't know if we can say that anymore. Wait. Damn it! But I do love jerked goat. Fuck. I like jerked chicken too. How come a jerk is like something you call someone who's being an asshole, but also it's like what you do to your penis to make it feel good. Is it the same reason we call people assholes and then fuck them? Language is interesting. I don't want to jerk animals. But what is that? Isn't that Jamaican? Jamaican jerk? Jerked chicken. Why is it jerked? I am mucho uncomfortable with that. Huh. What an apt song to come out while we're talking about jerked. No, I can't even say it again. It's feeling worse every time I say it. I really like goats. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, was he a minister? No shit. He was an actual minister. Muy interesante. Oh, the goat is beautiful. Thank you for that gift, Dream. You're beautiful. I love Twig. I'm so happy we had Twig last night. Oh, Twig's still on my screen. Twig is effervescent and forever. Hold on. Flashbang. Jesus Christ. Why was that? Why? I have dark mode. That was horrible. My head hurts. Don't do this to me. I will kill you. Hold on. I'm reloading. My chat just went white mode out of nowhere. I tried to go from the emote screen to chat and it went and blinded me. Okay, we're back to dark mode. We're fine now. I'm fine now. You guys have to spam that in Elle's chat, by the way. That Twig, you better. Oh my god. Every time I toss that butt stelling grenade, I'm going to say all hail Twig. Bless. If only Twig. What if Twig was rainbow? All in favor of starting. I think the cult of Twig started on accident. It is crazy how fast people become like attached to an animal in a campaign. Like, I don't know what would have happened. Like, the audience may have fucking revolted if Twig died. I don't know. A pride Twig, if you will. Oh my god. I'd be into a pride Twig. That'd be cute as shit. What the hell is Twig? I don't, it's, so, a goat. I was gifted a goat in a tabletop D&D game last night. I found a goat. I adopted one. There was a man on the ground and a loose goat, and I took it under my wing. And its name ended up Twig. I enmeshed a goat into my personal existence. Absconded. Found. Gifted. Annexed, perhaps. Yes. And maybe. I mean, what my character, I was talking to a man who had a goat, and then suddenly there was just a goat. And the man was crumpled on the ground, so I assumed the conversation was over and the goat was mine. I don't know. Eminent domain. What? Oh my god. Like common law ownership. If one drops one's goat reins and another one picks up said goat reins, who owns said goat? You tell me. You tell me. Without me, would this goat have even had a meal? A meal. Probably not. Is it eminent? I didn't know either. I was gonna go with either one. I'm a bad speller. Pillaged. Oh, did I pillage? I said I want to borrow your goat. And the man was like, And then there was a goat. Aggressive bartering, exactly. Sounds like he said something like that, or like, I'm pretty sure amidst the moans and wails from a possible ruptured organ, I heard, save my goat. So I rescued that goat heroically. Traitor to the crown. You have to go. You keep touching my nose. You have to die now. Sorry. I can't think of another word for that. I rescued that goat. What would have happened? Did I kill the person? I didn't even touch the person. I straight up said, can I borrow your goat so one of my tiny friends can make it up Minas Tirith on what these steps are very steep. Do you see this? What? I did not kill that person. D may or may not have punched that person really hard in the gut, but for no particular reason. See, you're pulling my cord out and I'm very upset with you. Stop that. Did I rescue the goat or did the goat rescue me? Exactly. Who exactly rescued Himstov? Oh my god, imagine a goat shirt with Dramonix goat that just said, who rescued Humstov? I'd wear it. Who rescued Humstov? Hmm? What do you need? What? Do you need to go outside? Is it time to take a pumpkin shit? You guys are weird. I think it's time. Break time? Is it break time? Oh no, it's time to... Oh, he's stealing his sister's toys. That's what he's doing. He loves them. He's so cute. Yeah. Usually she'll come snuggle with me, but if she won't come up on my lap... You're so weird. You're so weird. You're weird too, bud. You're both weird. Yep. Do you want to go outside? And they both run to the door. All right, first break of the day, and then we'll Borderlands. That's her response to everything. If I pet him instead of her, her response is to hump his leg. And do you see how she does it? I've never seen a dog do this before, but like if this is Trick's leg, she hooks her arm around it, picks his leg up, and then just like at the leg. It's so like purposeful and meticulous. It's very odd. Girl dogs are weird. It's so like she does this like, that's my leg. It's super lazy hump. Yeah, 100%. She's never actually mounted anything. She just like, that's it. That's all she ever does. It's the form, right? She does. Yas. Aw, bud, you don't care. You're not a dominant boy. You're just here for a good time. He doesn't give a shit. You know, I try to stop the humping because I don't know. Like that, and I don't want anyone ever coming to my channel like looking forward to my dogs humping. That's just weird. That's why I'm like, I don't punish them because it's normal dog behavior, but it's like can we not? Can we at another time? Maybe. Another injunction we could hump. You can hump over there. It's fine. I just don't. Why should she move to assert dominance? Exactly. I know. What would be another term? What is the... Are they dancing? I don't know. Dream. Oh my god, I would kill to dress them up as goats. Get them little horns. Side note, this song is by Scarlett Johansson. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Break time. Stretch your legs and load a bowl. Poop time for my dogs. They've eaten a lot of pumpkin. And this weather sucks. Fuck this shit. It was so warm. I did fucking yard work in shorts. And now it's wet. And I hate it. Wasn't that a gorgeous song? I know she did this God. How old is that song? I don't know. I added this list is one of my oldest lists ever, and it's literally the song number 9 on it. I have no idea how long ago that song came out, but she did like this really random, very tiny album, like 5 or 6 songs or something, and they're all really soft like that and kind of jazzy. She has a gorgeous voice, but then she just never did anything else. And I don't know. I got hooked on that song and I kept it. I need to open myself. I don't know, Scarlett, come on now. She's like a full throttle. All right. I love this song too. Oh wait, we're in number 3, right? I remembered I don't think we have to deal with that underwear man anymore. I think we finished his mission finally. I don't even remember his name. He just drove me fucking crazy. And now I'm so high. Thank you, Young. Welcome back, everybody. Moira. All of it. All of it. Me and my goat. I love Moira Rose. The hardest part about mimicking Moira Rose is literally, I've watched interviews of her talk about her Moira Rose accent, and she says it herself. The hardest part about mimicking the accent is there is no consistency in that accent at all. Like, whatever, there's no consistency. She doesn't say the same word twice the same way. So it's it's kind of just taking on this thing and pronouncing shit weird every time, but different. The second you started up, I knew exactly where it went. Thank you. I'm so happy. That gives me so much pleasure. I tried. I tried to do something funny, but not, overtly ridiculous. No underwear for men while CK is here. You roll your panties however you want to roll your panties. That is not my jurisdiction. That being said, if you choose to wear a cape and panties around me and you talk too much, I will walk away. And I will stop listening. Because the more you talk, the less you say. Shut up! You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Let me move this shit around so I can see you guys. Do I have Discord? Oh, I love Frank Ocean. He has a great voice too. That's not what I want. There's Discord. Forrest Gump.
Engineering I didn't know was possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's
That one.
11. Where is my? Okay, you know what? Where'd it go? What? No. Where'd
The
my
game just
banner
did the
go?
weirdest thing. It
It's-
did this thing where it
okay.
wanted me to I don't
Let's try it
know. I'm
again.
ignoring it now.
And also, thank you, Total Chat Bro, for saying I'm photogenic. I appreciate that.
Total Chat Bro. That's an awesome name.
I know, right?
No.
Sometimes online you see like names that are like, why didn't I think of that? Like there's a person on Twitch who has a username called the Rage of 1,000 Babies.
That's
God.
why.
And I'm like, that's the best name ever. But then you also have someone else named Female Respecter, which is another hilarious one because this person that talk or like just is an ass. Pretty much online.
Thank you. I hope you have a great day, the Total Chad Bro. Welcome to this chill high place sprinkled with chaos. You know, I enjoy your day. I hope to see you around next time.
All right, I fixed it.
And thank
Hello.
you.
I think I fixed it. No one could hear you guys at all. My audio, because I fucked it up for repo.
Oh. For Repo. What happened? What is Repo?
It's
a
like
game.
Lethal Company.
I never played Lethal Company, so I can't say that, but I've heard
I
that.
don't know what Lethal Company is.
It's just a team game where like 4 to 6 people go around the map and pick shit up.
Ah.
Kind of
Wow.
fun if you let it be.
Oh, is that what's happening? Fuck is going on? Is it
Fun.
you? It's what the fuck? Okay, I'll BRB.
Okay.
No worries.
All right. What the fuck?
But none of us are talking. Glut.
I can hear you guys. I just have no control over the volume of you right now, and it's driving me crazy because you're stuck at one volume and it's really low. Because I think it's GoXLR. GoXLR is being real weird. One moment. Because everything's routed, right? It's definitely GoXLR.
Can you turn us up in Discord?
Nope, that won't even change it. I literally put you on 0, and I could still hear it the exact same volume.
Oh.
I know. I have no control, and you're fine. You're just kind of muted. Can you guys hear them? Like, okay, I just can't make them any louder or quieter. Like, they're just stuck where they're at for some reason. If they're cool, if they're audible, we'll just go forward, and I'll fuck with it later.
Testing, testing.
Yeah.
Ram you.
Good level. It sounds good. Okay, we'll just leave it. Fuck it.
All hail Twig.
Fucking weird. Hate audio.
Oh, it was the worst. I sent you the invite thingy, Mobob or whatever.
Oh, I just
No.
joined on Katie. I didn't know if that.
Yeah, I should probably start the game.
Cool. That works.
I had to make sure I hadn't joined the channel. Okay, so they do sound good. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Spectral Hide, thank you so much for the day off day. The one day of the week we don't spend together. Unless you come to movie night, in which case we still kind of spend the day together. But make sure to take your joy and clean your water bottle and clean your bong. And snuggle a pood. And brave the weather. And if you have shitty weather, if you could just keep it, because I don't want anything to do with it, that'd be great. Other than that, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you on Tuesday for continuation of Alan Wake 2. Which I'm so excited. You're my good boy. I love you. You're just a good boy. You are.